How's it going, everybody? Aviation Aspect here, formerly known as Gemini Jets 1272. Bringing you guys finally an airport update, and today we're going to be doing St. Louis. And it's kind of funny how I actually decided on doing this airport. Basically, I just went online, typed in random U.S. city selector, and the first one I came up with was Baton Rouge, but they had like 3 flights, so I went with this one. But yeah, so today we are going to be doing a St. Louis airport update, and for all you people who are from St. Louis, this is considered a fictional airport update right now. But so basically, it's not completely fictional, but it pretty much is. Basically, all the airlines that I have operate on the routes that I have, but not on that specific aircraft, and obviously like the airport layout is not at all how it would be in St. Louis. So that's what I got to get out of the way before I get started. Also, these aircraft might not fly the particular routes that I put them on. That's just what I would put them on or what I had available. So yeah, I got that out of the way. And also, I will be doing a model review, I think later this weekend, if not maybe early next week. So that'll be the next video. So, and guys, I promise, I know that's been kind of slow, but I promise, stick with me. I have a lot of exciting stuff planned, and that's going to happen. Trust me. Just stick with me, and I promise I have a lot of good stuff, and you guys will not be let down. And as you can see, there's some dust building up on the 737. But anyway, I've talked for almost 2 minutes now, so I said we get into the airport update. So we're going to start on runway 27, where we had a United Airlines Airbus A319. This guy is just coming in from Chicago O'Hare. Moving down to this Southwest 737-700 in the Nevada Battle 1 livery. This guy is just arrived in from Des Moines and is currently taxiing over to Concourse E. That's another thing I have to cover. But first, so this plane is definitely not still in like the mustard tail, and this plane is definitely, I don't even know honestly if they still have this aircraft flying, but I know that it could be. It would just have a canyon blue tail. But I'm thinking about possibly retiring this aircraft, but I'll probably do it after I retire my Southwest 737-300, because those aren't even flying anymore. But this is going to be one that'll be retired soon, just because it's such an old model and like the old colors. So yeah. Okay, second thing. First off, St. Louis Airport, if this will focus, has concourses A, B, C, D, and E. Concourses B and D are currently abandoned. So how I have this set up is gates 1 through, I think here is concourse A. These next 4 are concourse C, and then those back 4 are concourse C, which only houses Southwest because they have Focus City in St. Louis. So that's how the terminal's set up. Obviously, and that is not at all how it's like in real life. But obviously, I'm on just a small mat, so that's how I had to make do of that. And I'm kind of thinking of adding back the bigger mats. I can do bigger airports, but I'd rather focus on the smaller, medium-sized airports such as St. Louis. So I'm not sure yet, but I think I'll probably stick with this for a while and then maybe bring back the big airport. Next up, we have an American Airlines Airbus A319. This guy just arrived in from Dallas Fort Worth. Taxiing over to runway 09 is a FedEx Express MV-10-30. This guy will be heading up over to Memphis, Tennessee today. Parked by the hangar is a UPS 767-300F. This guy just arrived in from Boise, and please ignore these 2 aircraft that are in the hangar. I just put them in there, but obviously Allegiant doesn't fly here, and that aircraft isn't even in the air anymore. So just ignore those, please. Okay, so just sitting here, basically hard standing is let me get a better view of that, is a Delta Connections CRJ-700. This guy's going to hard stand for about another 2 hours, and then we'll begin the boarding process for his flight out to, if I can find it, Minneapolis, St. Paul. Starting off with Concourse A, we have a Delta, oh shoot, I forgot to put out the GSE. Okay, that's my fault, so there's not going to be any ground crew. but I'm already like 5 minutes into this video, so I don't really want to go back and have to refilm the whole thing. So my apologies about that, but they will be out at the next video. I just totally forgot about it. I just looked and I was like, oh shoot, I forgot to put it out. Oh well, that's fine. Okay, anyway, here we have a Delta Airlines McDonnell Douglas MT-90. This guy just pulled into the gate from ATL. And gate, I think it'd be A2, I guess we'll just call it A2, is a Delta Airlines Boeing 717, and this guy is just going to be heading out to Detroit here in about 30 minutes. Starting off with, or continuing with gate Alpha 3, we have a United Airlines Airbus A320 in the Stars and Bars livery. This guy is heading out to Denver. I don't even know if that plane is still flying, to be honest. I assume it is, but I'm not sure, but I think it probably is. In gate Alpha 4, we have a United Express Embraer ERJ-145. This guy just arrived in from San Francisco. Going on to Concourse C, even though it's right beside A, but, you know, it's fine. We have an Alaska Airlines 737-800 with split scimitars. This guy just came in from San Diego. Yes, he did have a San Diego flight. I know it's kind of odd, but that's also how it is in Omaha. Basically, in St. Louis, Alaska has a Seattle flight and then a San Diego flight, while at Omaha, Alaska has Seattle, seasonal Portland, and San Diego. I don't know why they have seasonal Portland, and I think it's like a once daily to San Diego, but that's kind of odd in my opinion, but I guess it's whatever. Okay, so in gate C2 is a American Airlines Airbus A319. This guy's just pulling into the gate after arriving in from, this aircraft is just pushing back. Obviously there's no tug, but there should be a tug, and he's pushing back for his flight to LAX. Oh yeah, and this aircraft kind of has to do, well, I put this aircraft in here instead of the normal American 738, just because this aircraft back in the late 80s, early 90s was a huge TWA hub. In fact, they had I think it was 250 TWA flights a day or something, and they had 500 total. Actually, it could have been more than that. I'm not sure. I tried to do some research, but I kind of forgot because that was a couple days ago. But I do remember they had a huge TWA hub at some point in time, so I thought in honor of that I would throw in the TWA American aircraft instead of just the average livery, or not the average, but the normal American livery. Okay, so in gate C3 is an American Airlines Boeing 737-800 in the TWA retro livery, and this guy is just getting passengers on board for his flight to Miami International Airport today. Taxiing over to runway 09 is an Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-700. This guy is still wearing the last paint job, so he's not in the current livery yet, but he will be soon, and he's going to be making his way up to Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Also taxiing to runway 09 is once again another aircraft that is definitely not in the same livery and may not even be in the air anymore, but anyway, it is a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700 in the New Mexico 1 livery, and this guy is just taxiing to runway 09, and he's going to be making his way out to Orlando. Starting off with, this is still part of the C gates. So gate C4 is a Frontier Airlines Airbus A321 in the Courtney the Cougar livery, and this guy just came in from Cancun. I actually think they do operate the A321 to Cancun. I'm not sure on that. It could be on the 320, but I just put a 321 on it because it's an international route, and I just felt like that was more suitable for it as opposed to an A320. Okay, starting off with Concourse E is a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800. This guy is just getting ready to push back for his flight up to Omaha, or my home airport if you guys don't know that. And actually, I think we have 2 to 3 St. Louis flights a day, so that's cool, I guess. I doubt I'll ever take one because it's way easier and probably way cheaper to just drive the 8 hours down there than opposed to fly. Okay, in gate Echo 2 is a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-700. This one is in the I believe it's the Heart 1 livery. I can't remember exactly, but I think that's what it's called. It's been so long since I've made an airport, I can't remember what all the liveries are called. I'm pretty sure it's called the Heart 1 livery. And this guy just came in from Seattle-Tacoma, and just pushing back from gate C3 is a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-300. I know for a fact this aircraft is retired, and I don't want to because it's such a nice aircraft, but eventually this aircraft's probably going to be retired. But I'll probably keep it. I probably won't sell it just because I love this aircraft for some reason. I don't know why, but I've always liked it since I got it like 3 years ago. And anyway, this guy is just pushing back, just pushing back for a flight to Las Vegas. Moving on down the line, we have an American Eagle Embraer J175. This guy is third in line for departure, and he's going to be making his way out to Philadelphia. Second in line for departure is a Frontier A320 in Griswold the Baird, and this guy is second line for departure, and he'll be making his way out to Denver. And just about ready to turn on to runway 09 is the Delta Connection CRJ200, and this guy will be heading out to Salt Lake City. Okay, so I kind of noticed that this video is starting to go long, and I don't know how much storage I have, so I'm going to try and make this quick. Anyway, I would like to thank all of you so much for watching. Like I said, my next video should be up later this weekend or early next week. And thank you all so much for watching. Please don't remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video.